Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to our The Boys Season 1 Thoughts video. Just finished watching the first season of The Boys on Amazon Prime and I'm going to be sharing my general thoughts. The Boys is an irreverent take on what happens when superheroes who are as popular as celebrities, as influential as politicians, and as revered as gods abuse their superpowers rather than use them for good. It's the powerless against the super powerful as the boys embark on a heroic quest to express the truth about the Seven and their formidable Vo backing. So yeah, that's just a quick little brief summary of this first season, which is based on the Garth Ennis comics, and I really enjoyed this first season. It is a very dark take on superhero themes, us being like kind of looking at, usually it's what's the best of humanity. This is kind of definitely looking at what happens when you have these superheroes who kind of act like some of the worst of humanity. So I really enjoy that, this kind of different take, not the kind of goody that we get from Marvel and DC normally. So I really enjoyed this kind of completely different take. It's not taking place in the MCU or the DC universe, so it's different like that. So I enjoyed this kind of different superhero universe we got to explore in this series, and the fact that it's a little bit darker. These superheroes are revered as celebrities and get to pretty much do whatever they want. There's one in almost every city. I really enjoyed it. The corporate, like the play on the corporate, the corporate backing of all this, how corporations would take advantage of, superheroes as celebrities and stuff in order to sell merchandise and different things, cereal and all that stuff. So I really enjoyed this kind of satirical kind of look at what would happen if superheroes kind of really did exist in a, corporate America world. So I really enjoyed that, but it is very, like I said, very dark, has very heavy themes and subject matter in this one, dealing with very, like I said, dark things. This is stuff that Marvel definitely has not touched on yet in the MCU, the MCU movies, I should say, at least. But I still enjoyed that, like the fact that it was a little bit darker, like I said, is different than we've been getting so much from the MCU and DC, so I kind of enjoyed that different take from it, but it still deals with some very, very heavy themes, which play throughout the whole season, with a lot of motivation for the boys, which I really enjoyed the cast, particularly of the making up the main good guys, in a sense, not the superheroes but the good guys, and then the superheroes were kind of great for what they were supposed to be. You hate the ones you're supposed to hate, you sympathize with the ones you're supposed to sympathize with. So I really enjoyed that. I thought all these characters did a really great job of particularly being in this world, like making me feel like they all belong in this world where superheroes exist, and that they're part of everyday life, and they're part of the celebrities of that world. So I thought they all did a great job. There was a lot of fun cameos in this, from Simon Pegg as the one guy's dad. We got Seth Rogen, who I didn't know was actually an executive producer on this. I think he also maybe helped write it a little bit, or helped develop it for TV. Who else did we get? We got a couple of ones. Oh, Haley Joel Osment showed up for an episode or two, and there's a few other little cameos here and there that were really just fun in this first season. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a fun first season. I thought the ending was slightly predictable. I don't know if that was because they set it up so well throughout the season, or if I just kind of, just picked up on it too early. Maybe I'm just watched too many superhero things or too many movies in general that I just picked it out. But I thought it was slightly, I don't want to say predictable, but it did surprise me, at least. I did see it coming. But I am still kind of curious if it does seem that they left it open for a second season potentially, but at the same time, if they're like, we were just giving you this one, I could also see this being the ending, but there are still a couple loose ends that I would like to get tied up after this. But yeah, would I recommend this? I would recommend this to people who are interested in a darker, kind of like heavier take on superheroes, something. Not if you're not, you can't take your kids to this one. You can't watch this one, or, well, not that you would take your kids, it's on Amazon Prime, but you can't watch this with younger audiences, that's for sure. It's very, very graphic, very, like I said, dark and heavy themes that they're dealing with, very adult themes in this one. And so I would, like I said, I recommend to those who are interested in that, in it, like a superhero, a dark, very dark and heavy take on superheroes, and this kind of satirical kind of take on superheroes in corporate America. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed this. Be sure to let me know though in the comments below if you're planning to watch the first season of The Boys, and if you have, what you thought of it. Be sure to let me know in the comments below. We'll try to avoid any major spoilers down there. But yes, thanks again for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.